Did you know that every day, approximately 6 million people travel by an airplane? Surprisingly, only about 5 to 20% of the world's population has ever experienced flying. In today's video, we're delving into some fascinating facts and hidden secrets about airplanes that passengers might not know about. Get ready to uncover the mysteries of air travel. Have you ever wondered why airplane windows are oval instead of square, even though squares seem more common and practical? Back in the 1950s, square-shaped windows were indeed used in airplanes. However, they had a critical flaw. Those sharp corners posed a serious risk, especially during flights. When planes soar through the skies, they face immense air pressure. This pressure can cause cracks, especially at the sharp edges of square windows. That's precisely why engineers decided to switch to oval-shaped windows. Many times you've likely heard an alarm sound like this on planes. These alarms serve as a vital communication link between the pilots and flight attendants, conveying various messages. For instance, they alert the crew about upcoming situations. When the bell rings twice, it indicates that the plane has reached an altitude of 10,000 feet. However, if the bell rings 3 times or more, it's a signal to fasten your seatbelts as unexpected events could occur at any moment. Did you know that commercial airlines don't typically carry parachutes on board? It's not because passengers can't use them, but because parachutes require special training to operate safely. Contrary to what we see in movies, it's not as simple as just jumping out with a parachute. Skydivers undergo specific training to use them effectively. Another important point is that even if you did have a parachute, you wouldn't be able to open the plane door mid-flight. That's because there's a huge difference in air pressure between the inside and outside of the aircraft. Have you ever noticed that the food on airplanes often lacks flavor? It's because the air inside the plane is incredibly dry, with only about 10% humidity. That's even drier than the Sahara Desert. This dry air affects our sense of taste and smell, making the food seem bland or tasteless. To tackle this issue, many airlines add extra salt and sugar to their meals to enhance the taste and make them more enjoyable during the flight. Similarly, during the flight, the pilot and co-pilot are served different meals. This precaution ensures that if one pilot falls ill due to food poisoning, the other is healthy to take control of the plane. Many believe a common misconception about airplane toilets, that waste is carelessly dispersed into the air. However, this notion couldn't be further from the truth. Unlike some railway systems where waste is flushed directly onto the tracks, airplanes operate quite differently. In reality, airplanes are equipped with sanitized tanks that hold waste until landing. Once on the ground, this waste is safely transferred to tanker trucks and properly disposed of into designated areas, typically into the earth.